Everybody, let me shut this off here. Good morning, guys. Hope everybody is well. Let me get my coffee ready. Hello, hey teacher. Hello there, Detroit City. Good morning, down neck Newark. Let me start with my song here. Let's go. Because we are born to run, guys. We are born to run. This is what we're gonna do here. We're gonna start off with a little song. Hopefully, you guys can all hear me. Not sure. Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is well. Got my coffee here. Hope the sound is well. Monday live 115-2024 at the Social Club. Hello, everybody. Don Suplex, hello there. Nice to see you. Chubby Checker on the pony. Okay, my great Don Suplex. I don't know if I've ever seen you in here before, but welcome to the Social Club. If this is your first time, your presence is a present. Welcome in. Respect each other, and we'll have a nice little conversation about this, that, and the other thing. Okay, this morning we're going to talk a little bit about the Home Depot heists, the scams, all these things that happened. Let me go on camera for a quick minute. Hold on here. Okay, guys, here. I'm on camera for a quick minute. Let me put my correct glasses on. Oh, that's much better. See it get a little clear. That's much better. Okay. A little chapstick. Hey, teacher, I'm sure it's nice to have the day off today. I am sure. So salute to all of you guys. Coffee first. We always got to have coffee. Coffee is the key. I got a little different microphone. I'm not home. I'm at my girl's, so I got a regular microphone here, as you can see. Sound, visual, excellent. Blessings always. Tommy Six. Thank you, Mr. Edwin. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about, I'm gonna go a little back. Well, I wish Carmela was here because I needed to mention something to her if she stops in. Oh, this coffee is wonderful. Okay, so let's get into this topic a little bit. Home Depot opens up. Home Depot comes to New Jersey. Home Depot opens up across the country, and wow. What happens as soon as Home Depot opens up? Let me get on screen for this. What happens as soon as a place like Home Depot opens up? The criminal minds go to work. Because before Home Depot, now being that New Jersey is there's a high level of construction, there's a high level of organized crime. The Gambino family was heavily in construction in our area. Yep. No, I'm up at 4:00 in the morning, so I don't wake the whole house. So Home Depot comes to the area. Gambino family is very deep into construction in our area, and the criminal minds, they just start going to work. Because before Home Depot, construction guys only got tools and supplies from supply houses. You weren't really robbing them unless you robbed a construction site, which obviously did happen back in the day. And I don't know about today, but today's difficult because there's cameras everywhere. But back in the day, you'd have to rob them. You'd have to rob a site, a construction job, which did happen. It did happen. But tools and supply houses were tool places, supply, it's like supply houses, things like that, right? So that's where you got your tools. Then here comes Home Depot, and they sell everything. So the criminal mind obviously goes right to work. It's just the way things go. Okay, so here's what happens in Jersey with the Jersey Gambino crew. Good morning, Mikey. Thank you, sir. How are you today? Hope you are well. You're probably taking off today, right, Mikey? I'm assuming you're not on the road today. Well, anyway, so we want tools. So what happens? Home Depot, Lowe's, all of these places open up, and their guard is down. They don't. They're not as smart as the criminal in the beginning. In the beginning, they're not as smart as the criminal. The criminal mind is always working, looking for an angle. So here we are. Hold on. Let me go to Avatar. We're in North Jersey. Here we are, right? Before Home Depot was typically supply houses. That's where construction workers typically got their tools, supply houses, stuff like that. Then the scams go into full effect across the country. Hello, Yaz. One of the biggest scams. Well, what started out as one of the biggest scams was a $300,000 scam pulled off by two guys in Detroit and Flint and around Michigan. So Detroit, yeah, that whole area. Hello, Andrea. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in Detroit and Michigan, all around there, around Michigan. They had these two guys pulled off a $300,000 scam. They pulled down a $300. They got pinched. Obviously, they got pinched eventually, but all over the Michigan area. That's that area. These two guys went in and messed around with the barcode system, and they did pretty well. 300,000 isn't a really big heist if it's your only thing. Now, here's the thing with money crimes versus violent crimes. If you're smart with the money, you can do the time and have the money when you get out. This all depends on your lifestyle and what kind of life you have outside of crime. If you're a single guy taking down scores, you take down a $300,000 job, you go away for 3 years, maybe. It's not armed robbery. There's no violence involved. It's just fraud. It's, you can negotiate down, get away from conspiracy, this, that, the other thing. You can negotiate it down. Remember, it's not a violent crime. It's a money crime. It's a little bit different. And it's not fraud on Wall Street. It's a little different. So these two guys from Michigan, they take down a $300,000 Home Depot scam. That's just one part of the country that starts it going, gets it going. Now you come over to here in New Jersey. Now you come to Jersey, okay? Oh, my God. It was great. You got my Makita from Chris's father-in-law. Yeah, okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I don't know about retirement, Detroit, Siggy, but it would set you up nice. Think about this. Think about this. You're a street guy. You make a $300,000 score. You go away for 3 years. You come out. You get legitimate work. You got $1.50 stashed away. They caught him at 300,000, which means they might have scored about $500,000. They could have scored about $500,000. But it could set them up nicely. Would you take the 3 years for $500,000 for 300,000? I think I would. I'll go away for 3 years for 300,000. I think 3 years. I think I'd do 3 years to come out to 300,000. I think. I don't know. Okay, so that's the situation. So let's go over to Jersey now. We come over to Jersey. The Gambino guys get all over this. They're all over this, right? They're all over this. So here's what this first step to this single $300K, no prison too. I don't know. It's Detroit. I'm just thinking back. If I was a single guy in my 20s, I took down a $500,000 score, $300,000 score. I go away for 3 years. I come out to 300,000. I don't know. If you're young, I'm not saying if you're in your 40s, in your 50s, and you got a family. No. You got to be a single guy, just a street criminal, without a habit. Think about this, okay? No, I don't. I'm talking federal prison, probably. I don't think, maybe state, but anyway. So the Gambinos start now. This is all documented stuff, guys. I don't say shit that's not out there. The Gambino guys from the Belleville area, right? Yeah, Patty. Yes, the Gambino guys from the Belleville area, right? What's the first step to the scam? Well, the first step to the scam is we get an associate to go and apply for a job as a cash register clerk at Lowe's or Home Depot, right? So you get an associate. This is not the total scam. It just makes the scam easier. You get an associate. He goes and gets a job. She even goes and gets a job at Home Depot or Lowe's working the register. Settle in a little bit, find out their hours. You can't rush these scams. You got to take your time. It's organized criminal activity. You got to get together as a team. You got to plan these heists out. You can't just go in there like a cowboy and start robbing fucking Makita drills. You know what I mean? So here's the scam. They go in. They do the barcode scam. Home Depot is not Home Depot is not, Lowe's, they're not up to par yet. Now we got guys, not we. I gotta stop saying we. There's guys going in, Jersey guys going in, all around New Jersey and New York Home Depots. They're taking $600 Makito drills, and they're putting $40 drill bit barcodes on the on the on the package. Peel and stick, peel and stick, peel and stick, peel and stick. They put them on. I remember they had a welding machine for a welder. I think it was a $700 machine. They got it for $50, right? I remember that. Yeah, yeah. So they did. That. Then they had they had a shop vac. I mean, a major industrial shop vac that was probably worth about $500. They got it for like $40. Anyway, the scam went on for 1 year. 1 year. Lowe's, Home Depot. 1 year. The tally has never been publicized. We don't know what the tally was. But a bunch of Gambino guys got taken down for this. One of the guys from our neighborhood was running most of it. And that's how it all happened. But I will tell you this. We had tools everywhere. In 2006, 2007, whoever needed tools in the Belleville area, you can get the tools. Went to a certain neighborhood, and all the tools were there. Drills, tile cutters, shop vacs, compressors, you name it. It was like going shopping in Home Depot in a garage in Belleville, New Jersey. That's what it was like. You went in there and you negotiated your price with the guys, and that was it. Take the Makita, leave the Ryobi. So there were so many things, so many items. It was a beautiful thing for a lot of people. Now, it came down. It crashed. Now, that was that scam back with the Gambinos in the 2006, 2007. Buddy Massagrasso got about, I think he was going to get 20 years on that because he was a Gambino powerhouse over here. Buddy had that going. That was Buddy Muss. He had that going. That was his scam. Him and a couple of guys. Not going to mention some of the guys are still alive, but it was the Jersey Gambino crew who took down this great score. Great score. Now you lead back to something here. Well, there's two things here. Anybody in the trade that needed tools knew where to go. We had all the tools that you needed to undertake any job that you wanted to undertake. The tools were available. So Buddy gets I don't know 20 years or so, whatever he got. But he was a career criminal, so he got 20 years. But they let him come home. He died at home. God bless his soul. He died at home. Yeah, he died at home. So he had lung cancer. They let him out on a compassionate, and he actually did have lung cancer at home. Anyway, so see this type of crime. Think about this, guys. Yeah, well, they did the returning Detroit. Well, here's what a lot of them did. Well, what they did was they bought the items, and then they returned it for gift cards. They couldn't get cash back. You see? So yeah, store credit, right? Exactly. So there was a double scam going on, right? Detroit City, 100% correct. So you had returning the items for gift cards, but you also had selling the items, which was better. The risk is done. You see, returning them put you in a different category. Good morning, Nancy. Detroit, returning them is still, once you make the score and you bring it to the safe house to sell it, you're kind of clean. That scam is done. You're kind of risking bringing it back because if there is an investigation prompted, there's an investigation on the way, they're going to look for these products. You might get pinched at the door. They got pinched as an organization, so it was a little bit different. But that's what would happen there. You get pinched at the door. That's the situation. So selling them was a better option. Selling them to guys in the neighborhood or contractors was a better option, right? Hello, CG2. Nice to see you. So that was the scam there. Now I'm going to talk about this type of scam for a quick minute. Okay, good morning to you, Baywatcher. I'm going to talk about this type of scam for a minute. So you say this type of scam, this organized crime hurts the individual. You see, these are crimes that are not violent in nature. It's not a predatory crime. It's not a there's it's you can't say it's victimless. It's victimless as far as bodily victimization, as far as assault and armed robbery and all of that. The victim part of it is a financial aspect because the loss prevention and the losses total up and then they put that back into the prices. So victimless in one way, victims in another way. That's you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Well, Detroit, they actually took them from Home Depot and returned them to Lowe's because the barcode was from the company. So what they would do is not put any store barcode on it. They would bring it back to Lowe's. They bought it at Home Depot, bring it back to Lowe's. Lowe's would go by what they pay, what they charge for it, and give you a gift card. They didn't even go back to Home Depot. They went to different types of distributors. So that was part of the scam too, Detroit CG, 100%. But it was good for a lot of people in the area, in the neighborhood that needed tools. So they set up, kind of like Patty and I were talking about a couple of weeks ago. We had a guy in the neighborhood, Fast Freddy. What was it? Fast Freddy's. We used to go there for clothes. Or Vic and Kathy. We used to go to these places for clothes. So yeah, sell the gift card, right? So the scam is there? It's not a victimless. It's not victimless in the literal term. It's victimless in the respect that no one is getting hurt, robbed, things like that. Yes, exactly, Frank. They killed the neighborhood stores, 100%. But as soon as North Avenue, what was it? Fast Freddy, right, Patty? We got our clothes. Stuff Fast Freddy. Yeah. So anyway, they were swag, stolen without a gun. We called all this stuff is called swag in the neighborhood. If you ever heard the word swag, it's swag, stolen without a gun. So swag is kind of I don't want to say hot Freddy. I don't want to say victimless because that's ignorant. There are victims, but it's the monetary. Okay, get to work now, Mikey. Have a blessed day. Be very careful, sir. Be very, very careful. I'll be out there in Manhattan today. I got to run out to Mulberry Street for a quick minute. Later on this morning, I'll be on Mulberry Street for a quick minute. I got to pick something up and get right back to Jersey. I will be out there. Hopefully, the traffic isn't bad going into Manhattan this morning, but I got to get out there a little bit later. Home Depot has all their yearly theft block. Yes, right. Yes. Yeah. So, there's a victimless or a victim crime. It's very, very, people have different opinions on this, and you respect each other's opinion. There's a victim. There is a victim. It's a monetary victim, but it's different. What is different? Look, as soon as Home Depot as soon as Home Depot came to town, the ears went up. The criminal mind went to work. I'm going to stop by the Raven Knight when you stop at it. I'll be a block from the Raven Knight. I'll be about a block or so this way from the Raven Knight. I can go up to the Raven Knight, but I'll be a block down. I'll be on the opposite side of the Raven Knight, about a block down. The Raven Knight is now a boutique, I believe, some kind of shoe store or some shit. The Raven Knight, I believe, is a shoe store or something, boutique, whatever. I could stop by, take another video. I was out there a couple months ago. Shoe store. It's a fucking shoe store. I can't. What has happened to the neighborhood? But anyway, I'm stopping out there. So that's the thought of it. That's the is it a victimless crime? No, it's not. It's not a victimless crime, but there was another scam that went along with this that was going on in the same pinch. They were doing a construction job at the Goethals Bridge, okay, down by the Goethals Bridge. I think they were building a Formula One racetrack or something like that, 2005 or whatever that was. No, earlier than that. Yeah, no, yeah, about that time. They were building they were doing construction down by the Goethals Bridge. Now, here's what also was in this one indictment. I'm not going to get into the names because some of them are still around, still alive. But the lunch trucks and all those things, they were paying a tax to the guys running the job site. They were paying something to the guys running the job site. I do have one, Frank, and I do go. Yes, I do have one. Any independent hardware stores left around your neighborhood? Yes, sir. Frank, there is one, and I go there and I frequent. His business is for sale right now, Frank. 750,000 for the business and the inventory. He's an older fella. He doesn't have to get out. Well, the corporation isn't a victim, but the victim is us. I didn't know the swag meaning. You learn something every day at the social club, Dad. You learn something new every day at the social club. Yes, swag stolen without a gun. That's where you get the clothes and the tools and all of this stuff. Yeah. So that's the situation there. So now vendors want to go onto these job sites. Here's the thing. They reach out to vendors that they know. Okay, Tommy has a lunch truck. Tommy has a dirty water hot dog truck. Okay, Stiggs, we're going to put your truck on the job. Give us a C-note a day, and you got the job. It's called pay to play. That's not extortion. That's not extortion. Extortion is going into an established business and demanding money from them with the threat of violence. You see how all these charges, all this convoluted, all of these charges happen? Nobody knows all of this stuff. What goes into these? So I read an indictment and I see it totally different than what the public sees. I see a pinch on the TV. I see deeper in. Yeah, so you got the guy that comes down with the Taylor ham and cheese truck, but let's say Stiggs is running this job. Let's say Osada Treats is running this job. Osada Treats reaches out to Mike Sulla, Don Suplex, Baywatcher, and Destroyed Shigi and says, listen, guys, you got the hot dog truck. You got the pizza truck. You got the ice cream truck. You guys can all get this job. All we need is a C-note a day. Oh, great. I'll charge another 20 cents for my ice cream cone. Charge it back to the public. They're not extorting this guy. They're giving him an opportunity. Pay to play. So much shit gets distorted. It's pork roll. You shut up, you. What the hell is Taylor here? It gets distorted. It's unfortunate. Trucks have to pay to have it anywhere. Well, Cinnamon Girl, this is a new venture. The trucks were not there. They're setting up a construction site by the Goethals Bridge. They got the Formula One or NASCAR racetrack. There was a big construction job going on there. A couple of guys, I'm not going to mention their names because they're still around. They reach out to people that we know that have vending trucks. And my friends or whoever has the truck are more than happy to give them a C-note a day. It's not extortion. It's not extortion. Yeah. Right. So I will tell you, the scumbags in organized crime are the ones, and I'm not going to lie, and they're douchebags, and they make everybody look bad, are the ones that literally extort mom and pop businesses that have already been established and are just making it. Just making it. Yeah, you got to pay. Right. Well, that's different. It's not extortion. See, there's so much. I could talk about this for days. I could do a marathon show and talk about crime and the polluted brain from the media. Yeah, I didn't shave. I'm not shaving because I'm out of the office. I don't have to go to work. I said, let me grow it out for a couple of days. I'm hanging out. I'm laying low. So that was that aspect. That's the pay to play thing. Okay. That's basically the talk about that. Let me get my water. Let me get this water over here. All right. So that's where we're at. That was the basic talk about that. It's just a 20-minute talk about that. I don't know if you want to call it rent. You know what, Don McHugh? That's a great observation, Don. That's a great comment. Wow, Don, I love that comment. I really do. That's interesting when you put it that way. I don't know. It's not going to do much, Detroit. That nobody really knows the players. We're just speaking. Remember, this is not a mob channel. You know what I mean? It's not a mob channel. So Yeah, Don, you could say it's rent. That's a good observation. That's a really good I like that. It's actually cheaper rent. Hello, Alvy. It's actually cheaper rent, Don. That's a great observation. That's a great comment. I like that. Really good. It's actually cheaper than rent. I'm just using a fake number, 100 a day. And the guys were more than happy to pay. So you're right. Good call. Huh? Good. Thank you, Don, for adding that comment. I like that. Temporary rent. Cheap rent. Think about it. Cheap rent, too. Right? Yeah. Okay, so that's basically that talk. Now, I'm at my girl's. I'm not home. Me and Mo. I'm a dirty stay out. I stayed out all weekend and I'm off today. So I said, let me just hang out. Let me just hang out. And then I got to run out to Manhattan real quick a little bit later. So it's easier. I'll just jump onto Route 3 and head out to Manhattan. I'll be back in a matter of an hour. I was just thinking about when Tony goes into the chicken shop, says I have, is your rent. Yeah. 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 So very good. Oh, excuse me. I kind of like that. I like that. You added that, Don. That was a really good comment. So that's that situation. Okay. Now what we do now, we go into the bullets. Now in my topic, I can't put the word bullets. I must explain something to you. I have to explain something to you about XO, hugs and kisses first. I have to explain something to you guys about some of the stuff. You like that? Dirty stay out. I gotta explain something to you. In my topic, not in the topic here, but in a, is there a toll? Yes, $18 toll, motherfuckers. Detroit City. The toll for the Holland Tunnel is $18 this morning. The toll for the Lincoln Tunnel is $18 this morning. The toll for the George Washington Bridge is $18 this morning. If I go uptown, when I say uptown, I mean George Washington Bridge. I got to come all the way downtown because I'm going downtown, going to the Lower East Side. Going downtown, I got to pay another, I don't know what it is. Congestion tax? As soon as you get into the 50s, bing, they hit you with $15 from the 50s, I think, to the 30s. I might be logged off, but I think the congestion pricing has gone into effect. So let's just say I go uptown first. I go into Harlem and I shoot down all the way. Let's just say I take Madison Avenue all the way down, or Broadway, as an example. So it's 18 to get into the city, uptown. Then to come downtown, no matter how you go, you're getting hit with another $15 toll, congestion tax. So what I will do now is go downtown. I go to the Holland Tunnel downtown, and I'll be right in the Lower East Side. And come out right there. Blah, blah, blah. Now, if I go to the Lincoln Tunnel, which is Midtown, that's a problem. See, not many people understand. But it's a 21-mile gap from, I'm going to say this, and I've said this before, the Holland Tunnel, the Lincoln Tunnel, the GWB, all three crossings from here. It's a 21-mile span, Manhattan. 21 miles. They are split by 7 miles. Downtown, Holland Tunnel, 7 miles up, Midtown, Lincoln Tunnel, 7 more miles up to Uptown, and that is the GWB. So you're screwed. I didn't curse once today. Wow. You're kind of screwed. So for me, I'm going to go to Mulberry Street. It's going to take me 15, 20 minutes to get to Mulberry Street from where I'm at. So I'll go to the Holland Tunnel, which brings me downtown, and I'll go right across. I go back. No number streets, no nothing. I stay away from the numbers. I go around the back, come up, try to get to Canal Street, and then make a left. You can still make a left onto Mulberry Street from Canal. You can still do it. No, only one way, Don. Only one way yeah, only one way. Yeah. So it's $18, and I think congestion pricing, I think, Ant, is $15, and I think it's built into the street lights or some shit. One way going in. Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. Terrible. $18 toll. Oh my god. That's hysterical, Baywatcher. At least you pay the toll. You know there will be no potholes. Forget about it. I blew out my whole suspension system. I'm going into the city. Okay, down neck. Have a blessed day. Stay well. State bon. State bon. That's when you. Yeah. Yes, that's right. Oh, it's terrible. Okay. Okay. I'm going to lead into something. We're going to go to the bullets. Now, you might see sometimes in my topics, I cannot say bullets. Okay. I cannot type bullets into my show topic for obvious reasons. The machine doesn't like it. So if you see my spelling sometimes off, these keywords will get you blocked, or I don't want to say shadow banned, but they will get you not into an algorithm if you say bullets. Let's just say I spell it the right way. So guys, understand something. Yes, I don't know how to spell the best, but sometimes I spell these words wrong intentionally. So in my heading this morning on my YouTube short, I did Bullits because I will have a problem. That's what I did there. So let's get into the bullets part, okay? Yeah, my bullets are subcategories. So what I do, this is a segment that I will be doing at the end of every show in the morning, the bullets, okay? I'm going to go with the bullet. I call it bullets. Can you think of another word? If anybody can think of another word, I think it goes well with the social club, and it's called the bullets, okay? It's called the bullets. Okay, check this out. Number one, calling on services, and then a tragedy happens, okay? Listen to me. Check this out. Listen to me. Now, we're getting out of the Home Depot heist. So what I'm going to do now is change my avatar because we're out of the Home Depot heist aspect of this, and now we're going back into the social club, okay? Now we're in the social club doing regular chit chat. The story of the heist at Home Depot are over. We're gonna go with the dot points, okay? Here we go with the dot points. The first one is calling on your city, your town, somebody for something that is not right. This morning I saw, I think it was in Queens, somebody called. Well, what happened this morning was a tree fell. A tree fell, damaging the house. These people are now vacated. They had to vacate. They had to leave their house because a tree fell and took out part of their house that they worked so many years to attain and pay for and live in. But for years, they've been calling the city of New York to get this tree taken down. It looked dead. It just didn't look right. Many, many, many times, and it's documented over the years that this tree had to come down. Nobody did anything about it. Deaf ears. It would have. The city would have paid, I don't know, $5,000 to take the tree down, and it would have been done. Over. Everything's good. Everybody's clean. No issues. No safety concerns. The tree falls. Now guess what's going to happen? A lawyer is going to reach out to them. Some ambulance chaser is going to reach out to this homeowner. Now they're going to sue the city for $1 million. Not for the damage. That's 100, 200, 300,000. Now they're going to sue for the pain and suffering and the ignorance of the city. Now the city's going to have to pay $1 million on a $5,000 tree removal if they would have just listened to their residents. That's one. I got a bigger one. Friend of mine had a business in Bloomfield, New Jersey. He had a printing company in Bloomfield, New Jersey. Right off the parkway in Bloomfield, there used to be the Eskimo pie. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Eskimo pies. There was the Eskimo pie plant. Now it's actually Home Depot, believe it or not. There was the Eskimo pie plant. There was a couple of businesses back there. But if you drove down the Garden State Parkway, New Jersey, coming out of Newark and into Belleville or Bloomfield Avenue exit, there was the Eskimo pie. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Eskimo pies, but it was a treat that we had. Anyway, in that neighborhood, there was industry there. Industry was over there. You could see it from the parkway, right? So, a friend of mine had a business over there. He had a business, and they they had an issue. They kept calling about this fire hydrant. I don't know why. They kept saying this fire hydrant, it's inactive, it's not working right. Something is wrong with this fire hydrant. Maybe they knew the fire hydrant was dry. There was a block or something. Whatever. So for a couple of years, they're calling about this fire hydrant. They're calling about this fire hydrant, right? They called about this fire hydrant. And then, guess what happens? New Year's Eve, the plant, my friend's printing plant, goes on fire. The whole business burns down. Now, the city did not address this fire hydrant malfunction, this concern. The Bloomfield Fire Department comes to put out this fire of the factory. No water. They can't act fast enough. The whole business burns down. Here comes the ambulance chaser type of guy. And they sue Bloomfield, New Jersey for $2.1 million, I believe it was. They retire. They go off into the sunset. Bloomfield pays it. So instead of the DPW digging up the ground, fixing this fire hydrant, they let the fire hydrant run dry. My friend's business burns down, and they get $2.1 million. So there you go. That's the situation with that. That's one aspect. That's the first bullet here, guys, okay? I want to talk about hate for a minute. I'm going to talk about hate for a minute. This is bullet number 2. Hate. Bullet number 2. Hate. Listen to me, people. Listen to me, people. We are not born with hate in our souls. We are not born a racist. We are not born with prejudice in our hearts. 2 young kids, black, white, Puerto Rican, Colombiana, Cubana, Haitian, whatever the fuck it is, German, Italian, whatever it is. Black, white, Spanish, Italian, Jamaican, I don't care. No hate is amongst these kids when they're in preschool. They're all good together. Where does the hate come from? Comes from training within the home. That's where this hate comes from. That's where prejudice comes from. That's where discrimination comes from within your home. So it's you. It's you that teaches this. It's parents that teach this hate. The TV can't teach you the hate. The TV may bring it to you and say, this, that, the other thing. Then it's up to your parents to fix that. Because I had black friends, white friends, Puerto Rican friends. I had them all. This is taught. Any hate in the world that you see is taught. Everything is taught. It's what it is. Am I right? Hey, teacher, you were leaving. What happened? Yes, you've got to be taught to hate and fear people. God bless our kids who live in danger. Exactly, Patty. Well, we grew up around everybody. I told you guys, one of my best friends was Tyrone, little black kid in the projects on South Orange Avenue. Tyrone was my friend. And we had white friends. We had black friends. We had Spanish people were not typically in the projects yet. Maybe a couple of Spanish families, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so I had white friends, black friends, everything. So hate is taught, guys, okay? Hate is taught. Let me get off that bullet number 2. I don't stay on these topics too long. We run through the bullet points here, okay? Okay. Okay, you do what you have to do there, Jennifer Lemke. You do what you got to do there. Good point. It's also taught by the kids in school, yes, who are learning that. But that's up to your kids. That's up to you to make them not be influenced by the peer pressure of other kids. You know, that's a good point. It is taught by other kids, but it's up to us at home. Because here's what happened. Here's what's gone. In today's world, see no evil. How was your day? What happened at school? What happened at work? How did it go? There is none of that for people around the table anymore. Okay, you don't have to agree. That doesn't mean you're right. That doesn't mean I'm right. That's your opinion. That's perfectly fine. It's just my observation. Right? So it's taught. So the problem is today is that they don't come home. There is no let's have dinner and talk about everything where you can't correct the negatives in your life, right? You can't connect the negatives of what your kids are going through. Okay, that's bullet point number 2. Bullet point number 3 this morning. What the fuck is this? Thunder snow in Buffalo? Thunder, snow. What is this? Okay, I just had to touch on this real quick. This came through my news. Okay, whatever you feel, you're right. Good for you. Thunder in Buffalo. What the hell is thunder snow in Buffalo? Remember, thing, dude, there is no I'm right. I'm never right and I'm never wrong. I'm never right and I'm never wrong. It's a matter of opinion and observation, and everybody has one. Okay, what is a thunder blizzard? What the fuck is that? What's going on in Buffalo? Well, prayers to everybody out there in Buffalo because, wow, thunder snow is crazy. I saw it this morning. Well, thing, dude, my friend, I hope that you are safe out there. I've never seen this before. ALV, you say we've had it, but I've never had it. No. Yeah. 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 Hello, Jack. Good morning to you. Okay, so thunder snow. I don't know. Thing, do please be safe out there. Okay, here we go. Another thing. This is a local thing. Belleville, New Jersey, my hometown, is implementing something very, very important, very, very big right now. They're implementing proof of residency. Proof of residency in Belleville, New Jersey. Now, when we were kids, we had newer kids coming into Belleville, and they were going to our school system. I never had a problem with it because I was friendly with everybody, but schools are now requiring proof of residency. So that's what we got going on in Belleville, New Jersey right now. Things are changing in our hometown. They're really tightening things up. Things are good. Things are going in the proper direction with the right leadership in the motherland, which is called Belleville, New Jersey 07199. They want proof of residency. We had an issue with this for many, many, many years. Not an issue with it overall, but you're taxing the Belleville residents by newer children coming into the school system. So that's that. Okay, I got another one. Here, this is the last bullet point. Oh, this is the last bullet point, okay? Check this one out. City subway. Now it's getting really, really out of control in Manhattan, guys. Really, really bad. So last night on the number 3 train, hello, Anthony, Luciano, Raimondi, nice to see you. Listen, we had a bad situation last night on the number 3 in Brooklyn. The guy was taken down in the subway cart, in the car, 5 times, riddled, marked, dead, in the subway car. Not in some isolated, dark area, right in the subway car. The execution took place last night in New York. Whoa. It's crazy. There's 472 train stations in Manhattan. Well, subway stations. I got the notes right there. There's 472 subway stations in New York. Right? There's, I think, 280 miles of subway I think there's around 280 miles of subway tracks. 6,000 cars. Apparently, there's 6,000 cars in the subway system. Now, what do you do about this? This goes back to money. Do you want a police officer on every cart? On every rolling car? Preventative cameras? Nobody gives a fuck about cameras. This happened last night, yes. Riddled with bullets. Right in the subway car, on the 3. On the 3. Train, subway, whatever. Riddled with bullets. Dead, marked. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. Pray for the departed and her family. You know, even if you have a beating coming, I mean, that's just, come on. You know, it's just, come on. So, what do you do? What's the solution over there? We don't know, Ramonde. It just came out this morning. This happened late last night in Brooklyn on the 3. So, Very sad. Now, I like jumping on these subway trains. I used to. I could get around out there. Boom, boom, boom. Well, on every train. So here you go. What do you do? What do you do? Do you pay? You got to put that in the budget. You know, my friend's a sergeant, probably now a chief with the Port Authority Police Department. I should ask him. I should see if Vic will come on, because I would love to talk to him about this. I'm gonna see if my friend will come on. He's a white shirt in the Port Authority Police Department. I'm gonna ask him to come on. Maybe I'll get Vic on here. Vic, great guy, really good guy. Oh, nice. Be careful up here. And I'm going into Manhattan today. I got to go to Little Italy for a quick minute. So it's tough because it's money. It's monetary. It's, the police now have gone to reactive to proactive. There's no more reactive. I mean, there's no more proactive. It's all now reactive. That's what's going on right now. Yeah. So, Edwin, unfortunately, this has all changed. It's a very sad thing. Somebody's life was taken last night on the 3 train, and it's very sad. What is the solution? A cop on every train? I don't know. Society, what has happened? What has happened? Okay, so that's that. We're done. The show is actually complete. I got one more thing to talk about. My last bullet point. Subways have always been dangerous. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You can't blame them. See what I mean? Remember, the bullet points are not really a big conversation piece. These are just things that pop into my mind. I'll be doing this in every show, every morning show. I'll be coming in with my bullet points every day. I'm going to have a few bullet points listed up there. I got one more that really bugs the shit out of me, and I don't know if you guys feel the same way about this. My last bullet point here is this mysterious. Well, hold on a minute. Let me put on my tens unit. I need my tens unit moving my muscles around. My last topic, my last one is this horrible thing, Patty. This has been bugging me for years that they can't fix this problem. Okay, no problem. I'm done. My show's over. I'm leaving. I'm done. One thing that really, really, really bothers me, and I don't know if you have this problem. Any ladies up in here? I don't know if you have these problems. Saran wrap. Saran wrap is just fucking kills me. Saran wrap. How does this saran wrap thing work? Can't they make this a little better, that it doesn't stick until you apply it to your bowl or to whatever tray you're putting it on? You picture me with saran wrap? Can you picture me with saran wrap? Trying to open up the saran wrap, tear it off gently, get it to the bowl I'm covering, and wrap it around. Dindu, are you gone? Can you picture me trying to wrestle with saran wrap? So that was my last topic, saran wrap. Can they come up with some type of solution? Something, Detroit CG. Something to help me in this thing, because saran wrap, Edwin, is an evil thing. Saran wrap is the devil over here. I can't get that shit right. Can you? Okay, please do, because I don't know. Dindu, when I use saran wrap, you know what it turns into? Little balls I throw across the room. Rip, rip, rip. There you go. But why? Why does this saran wrap thing happen to me? How come? Okay? This is a problem. I don't understand. Do not understand. Yes, Dave T. It's a beautiful day around the way. So there you go. That was it for today. Have a great day, everyone, and be careful. See you tomorrow morning. And I'm back to school. Yes, well, you have a blessed day. Hey, teacher. Well, thank you, everybody, for stopping in today. I do appreciate it. I do wish Carmela was here for a quick minute, but she's not here. Yeah, I have a problem with saran wrap. That was the most important part of my show today, was the saran wrap. Okay? You can't. Thing to help. You open the saran wrap, you tear it off. You know how fast you got to get it to the bowl you're covering? You got to get it there like that, quick. I can't do it. No good. No good. All right, guys, I got to venture out. Like I said, I'm heading out to Manhattan for a quick minute, just for a quick minute. For saran wrap and foil, there are perforated half circles on each end. Push them in. It keeps the tube in the box. No problem with the tube in the box, Spirit in the Sky Blue. No, not a problem. Yeah, we're going live tonight. Sure, Detroit. Yeah, it's Monday. I didn't set any of my thumbnails yet for the week. I apologize. I didn't set, and I'm waiting on Snuff to talk about going live together Wednesday night again. Gotta see. I don't know. Okay, you do what you do, Jennifer. Nice, nice. Old school Italian use aluminum foil. Well, yes. That's another problem, the aluminum foil. Once it rips, it's over. So now you go to the aluminum foil sheets. Press and seal. Yeah, I do. Osada, are you still here? How you liking your TENS unit? This is excellent for my back. Yeah. I got to run into Manhattan. I don't even think I have to get out of the car. I don't even have to walk around. I got to pull up, do what I got to do, and pull away. Take me 5 minutes. No, yes. ADHD. You know what ADHD is? Let's see. What is ADHD? Let's ask the Googles before we leave. It's a tradition here at the Social Club. Let's ask the Googles, what is ADHD? Hey, Google, what is ADHD?
According to Mayo Clinic, a chronic condition including attention difficulty, hyperactivity, and impulsiveness.
What are the signs of ADHD? Not telling me. What are the signs of ADHD? It won't tell me. Oh my God. It's me? Yeah. It's me? Okay. Aggression, excitability, fidgeting, hyperactivity, impulsivity, irritability, lack of restraint, or persistent repetition of words and action, absent-mindedness, difficulty focusing, forgetfulness, problem paying attention, a short attention span, anger, boredom, excitement, mood swings, depression, and a learning disability. Well, there you go. Does that explain anything? Does that help? Do. Oh, you got the TENS? Yeah, it's the best thing. Yeah, I have it on right now. Yeah. They knew. Look at they knew. I didn't put any comments on the screen, but that one has to go on the screen. Oh. Yep. Okay, where is... all right. Carmela, you're not here. But I started the... thing was hysterical, right? So me, right? Mike Russell, Undercover Cop, okay? So I started reading this little bit of a book here because they don't have... what's the thing in your ear? What's it called? They don't have the audio book. I got to read this book. 2 fucking pages in, and it's already fucked up. Yeah, well, see no evil. I will tell you something. When I was getting married, I'm going to... Anthony LaVista, if you're still here, or anybody from my neighborhood, if you are still here, the church that I got married in, it has stars behind the altar, okay? All stars are behind the altar. They're all on the thing, right? What did I do on my wedding day? Shannon Weevil, I counted the stars. While my whole wedding ceremony was going on, Patty, while my whole wedding ceremony was going on, I'm counting the stars in the back behind everybody. And I came up with 91 stars. So, Patty, if you're ever in that church again, you're going to laugh. You're not going to be able to be serious, even if it's a funeral, because you're going to look behind the altar. You're going to see the stars, and you're going to say, that crazy bastard counted all those stars. And I'm going to tell you, Patty, there's 91. Don, I'm as serious as a heart attack. There's 91 stars. On my wedding day, while all of this was going on and talking, give me the ring, kiss the bride, I got to go. I'm looking back behind the altar, and I counted 91 stars. Yes. So that's me, Thindu. Oh, Thindu's going to do a show about me. Thindu's doing a show about my show today. Oh, God. Yep. I had to get married there because you got to go where the woman is, her parish is was Holy Family. That wasn't my parish. But you got to go there. And I walk in and I'm like, what's all of this? My church has marble and the Mona Lisa and this and that and the other thing. My. I'll be back. I got to go to Mulberry Street for a quick minute thing, do. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll definitely be back. So I go into her church and I'm saying, what is this? It is a nice church, Patty, but I'm used to St. Lucie and I'm used to the cathedral. So it's a little bit different for me. St. Peter's in Belleville, St. Lucie in Newark, and the cathedral in Newark. So Dinger's doing a show about Tommy Sticks. I hope you took notes down because this one's getting edited. Modern decor, which should not be in the church. Nothing should be modern. It should be traditional. Right? It should be traditional. It should be traditional. I'm going to be out there literally for 5 minutes. I'll be in New York for 5 minutes. Unless my friend wants to see me. And he's in Chelsea, so I don't know about that. Unless he's at his other house. Southbridge Towers. I got to see. I'm either going to, if my friend's at Southbridge Towers, I'll be right near there. But if he's in Chelsea, I won't see him. But maybe I'll see him today. My other friend. I'm going to do something. I'm going to go out there for something. Ship it. No. The face has to be seen. I can't ship. You can't ship this. You can't ship expressions and eye contact. You can't ship that, Detroit. That's very important. You can't ship that. You can't ship personality. Literally a 5-minute conversation. That's all I have to have. A 5-minute conversation and I'll be gone. Sina Weevil, that is correct. I counted the stars at the church in Nutley, New Jersey. I went to pre-Cana there. Patty Deli, I went to pre-Cana and I said, what are you talking about? Why are you teaching me? What is this shit? Pre-Cana. It's garbage. Yes, I went to pre-Cana there. Patty, it was a disaster. I'll take you through the whole situation of my marriage, my wedding, right? Well, no. It's expensive. Don McHugh, it's an expensive investment, but the return may be well. You see? Pre-Cana was bullshit. So I go there, I go to pre-Cana, and I'm not Nutley's almost like a suburb of what I knew. Back then, Nutley was like a suburb. Yep. Yeah. So Nutley was, Belleville and Newark. It's a Catholic church. Yes, Baywatcher. It's a Catholic church. It's just different. Like Patty said, it's more modern, and I like traditional churches. Yeah. Yeah. No, I like traditional churches. So I go to a pre-Cana, the father, meet the father. The father is a friend of the family. We know the father. And fast forward, the father, the priest, I mean, Father Al from Holy Family. What in the world did he do? I knew it. I knew it wasn't right. He turned out to be a gay hairdresser. The guy that performed my marriage was doomed from that day. There's Father Al, he's a metzafanoike. There's Father Al performing the service. Then there's me counting the stars in the background because I'm not paying attention to what's going on. And Father Al, between Father Al becoming a metzafanoike hairdresser and me counting that it was dead. 20 years? How did it last 20 years? Wasn't supposed to be. Now, if they came to my church, it would have been different and everything would have been different. But we go to you go to the woman's parish and that's where you typically get married. And that's what happened, Cinnamon Girl. The priest ended up being a metzafanoike. And I'm still friends with the priest today. I'm at a nightclub and I'm like, Father Al? He's like, shots for everybody. Buy a round. It's on me. Al. I'm not Father Al anymore. My name is Albert. Oh, Albert. Albert's buying shots of everybody, lemon drops for the whole bar. Father Al, what are you buying shots for everybody? I'm not Father Al anymore. What if I called you Tom? That's not your name. You're right, Father Al. It's Tommy. No, it's not Father Al. Don't you hear me? It's Albert, right? And this is my husband, Patrick. Totally fucking confused. Totally, Patty, that just totally put me to a whole other world. Just totally changed my life. I'm like, well, this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have bad luck with this now. This ain't gonna work now. This is all gonna be downhill. Yep. If we would have got married at, yeah, he's buying lemon drops, shots. He's a hairdresser. Moved to the beach, Pier Village. I don't know. God help me. He turned out to be a Pinocha. I kind of knew it. At pre-K now, I'm like, this guy ain't right. I could read people. Patricia, at pre-K, I'm saying to my girl, my fiance, this isn't right. He came to the wedding. He was dancing, doing La Bamba. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? He's doing the chicken dance. Father Al's doing the chicken dance at my wedding. What are you doing? You're supposed to stand over there. You're somewhat royalty. Have a cocktail. Have a drink. Have a little appetizers, and you gotta go. Bless the people. Bless the couple. Keep your robe on. No, he's out there doing the chicken dance. The father's out there doing the darandelle and the chicken dance. Father Al, put your legs down. You're kicking like you're one of the Rockettes. What are you doing? He's kicking like he's one of the Rockettes. I'm looking at, oh, that's the father. That's our spiritual guide. This is going to be my spiritual guidance. This guy right over here, he's doing the chicken dance. He's doing the darandelle, and he's dancing like he's a Radio City Rockette or a can girl. Can sail girl. His legs flying up in the air. I'm saying this is fucking, we're done here. Let's just do it now. Just annul me today, because this is not going to work. All right, Father Al, before you leave, just make my annulment papers, because it's not. You just totally destroyed. You just totally destroyed this union right here. Everybody's having fun, but I know what the future has, Father Al. Fucking shit. Only Tommy Stiggs this shit happens to. This happens to nobody else. All right, you learned that here at the Social Club. Okay, so we had a good conversation today about a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little bit of the other thing. And that's it. See, I could edit this now because this back talk is nonsense. It's not part of the show. It's nonsense. But it's fun. This is live fun. So I do wish that I do wish that Carmela was here because I want to tell her something. This book, 2 fucking pages in, it's a lie. 2 pages in, it's a lie. Lies already on Ghoul. But I'm going to read that book, Undercover Cop, a little bit. They sent them to the preach. Yeah. Yeah. So that's it for today, guys. I think that's it for today. No one wanted to admit there was something wrong with the... Yeah. Stiggs, should we read it? Yes, absolutely, Baywatcher. It's a good one. It's a good book. I would read it. I would first look at the video on the internet. How the Genovese crime family, Mob Cop Mike Russell. I don't want to give him any play, but check out Mob Cop Mike Russell and you will get the whole rundown of our area. Father Barbone. Yeah. That's different. It's a criminal thing. That's different, Cena Weevil. This is a whole other situation. Criminality in the church, you get dispensation. Where is Edwin? In the church, you confess your crimes, which I would never, ever do. I would never confess to another man. I don't care what anybody says. The Bible says, don't speak to it. The Bible says, I think it says, don't confess your sins to another man. I could be wrong. I don't read the Bible. I'm not a Bible guy. Yes. Exactly. Yes. Sure. Yeah. Nice. But that's different. That's crime. That's different. The church doesn't recognize homosexuality until now. Now they do. But they never recognized homosexuality. So, a criminal priest, I'll give you a pass. You're human. But Afanoikia? Afanoikia. Come on. So, I don't know. So, they're not supposed to recognize gays. I think the Bible says don't confess to. I will never confess to another man, no matter what I did. You see, in Godfather 3, when Michael Corleone confesses to killing Fredo, that bothered me a little bit because that was not supposed to be done. Nope. I don't know who's in Holy Family now. Patty, I only go for the feast. I don't go to church there anymore. But I may go to church there once in a while, Patty. I may go once in a while. Yep. Yeah. A lot of old-time priests had girlfriends on this side. Well, it's a natural thing. You can't make a priest be gay. You can't make a priest not... You can't make the human body abstain from a normal activity. It's not okay. Priests should be able to marry. You shouldn't have to abstain that much. You shouldn't have to sacrifice that much. A priest should be able to marry. That's the problem over here right now. Because the priest should be able to marry. The nun should be able to rock the house. What's the problem? What is the problem? The nuns got to get their rocks off, right? Oh my God, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. But the nuns have needs. The body parts still work, right? Right? The guys have needs, right? The pretzel nugget's going to tingle. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care who you are. I just think they all should be able to. I think they all should be able to have relations. They should be able. We used to see the priest at the track. Oh my God. We used to see the priest at the racetrack. One place I never saw the priest at was the After Hours Club. Never saw a priest there. You're done. You're done. I think too. What are you talking about? Why are you done? You can't take me. He cannot take me. How did I get associated with this fucking maniac? I do not know. I don't know who to blame. Dindu saying, how am I associated with this crazy bastard? He's out of his fucking mind. He goes from Home Depot heist to homosexual priests to the. Here comes Bruce Cutler with all of this. See, I go and I'm speaking in simple terms. Anthony goes right to the Bible. Anthony goes right to the Bible, right to the facts. And here's me. They got to bang it out. I don't care about all that shit. Pretzel nugget tingles, they got to use it. You know? Why me? I know, Dingo. You're stuck with me, cuz. Till one of us drops dead, my man, you're here. We're done. Until one of us drops dead or our YouTube accounts get done over, you're stuck with me. You're stuck with me to the end. You do know that. Once you have true faith in God, one has no need for so-called human pleasure. Oh, Edwin. Wow. No need for human pleasures. Okay. Then you don't have to eat. You don't have to put salt on your food. Human pleasure. Salt on your food. Watching your favorite movie. Going to your favorite store. Having your favorite cocktail. Making your favorite dish of macaroni. Going to the boardwalk. Going to the movies. Going to the Broadway show. So what are they supposed to do? Just sit in their room and do no human pleasures? What are they supposed to do? No human pleasures. Having coffee is a human pleasure. It's not a necessity. So they shouldn't have coffee then. No. You can't do. No. That's hypocritical. There's no, only that part they can't do. No. Human pleasure has to be a total sacrifice. Then you lose your mind. Right? Then you go right from the altar to the crazy home. Because if you got to give up human pleasures, can't be just some. Why does the sexual part have to be given up? It's not okay. It's not okay. The sexual part only? Why? It's a human pleasure. Give up coffee and cigarettes. I know priests that smoke. Priests that smoke and go to the track with my boost. They take my boost. If you guys know what the boost is, they take my boost and they go buy cigarettes and they go to the track. Yeah, that's a hypocritical aspect of the church, that they cannot partake in any, what's it called? Human pleasures? Oh, no. Reading is a human pleasure. So it's got to be, why is it just sex? Why is it that one that's removed? No, I'm just talking social club talk here, Cheech. This is regular social club talk. This is what we do here. Yeah, so if you say give up human pleasures, it's got to be across the board. They had directory. Yeah. You know how much happier they would be? You know how much more successful the church would be? Right? Come on. Could you imagine? Make sure you shave before you receive any. I'm going to be in and out of there, Detroit. It's going to be 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm not okay with that. They're giving up human pleasures. Look at he's doing Hail Marys for me now. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst men. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for our sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for our sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Our Father, art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come down in heaven. Give us our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I did my. I'm good. I get a fresh start now, right? I get a fresh start. I'm good. I can do it. I'm good now. Yep. Here comes Nick M out of nowhere. Amen. Bless this envelope. No, the priest takes my boost and he goes to the track and buys cigarettes. Yeah. But check this out. My priest, Father Al, buying rounds. of lemon drops. They should be able to have relations. Yeah, I agree with that. There's no need to get personal. Pent up. Yeah, it's pent up. It's got to come out. Oh, Toro, it's the end of the show. We go, we this is like, what was his name? What's his name? The old, my favorite Yankees announcer. What's his name? Michael K. He needs all the help he can get. Have a blessed day, Brian Courvoisier. Michael K. His show is great on the Yes Network. At the end of the show, he did I forgot what he called it. Michael K. had a great show. Six, I like that about marrying because there are handicapped people who have trouble experiencing this and that. Yeah. The priest in Holy Family used to go to Italy. Unbelievable. Yeah, collections all day. The August. They take my August. They should be able to be married. All right, guys. So I'm banging out. That is it for me today. Have yourselves a blessed Monday, 1/15/2024. I'm going to talk a quick second about Martin Luther King. The I Have a Dream speech, just so all of y'all know. The I Have a Dream speech was a collection of all of his works. Now, there is a museum in Washington, I believe, for Martin Luther King. I don't know if it's a big museum, but there's one museum and there's one presentation place that has all Martin Luther King things in there. They have all of his work, all of his writings, all of his writings throughout the years. Now, the I Have a Dream speech is not the total message. What people do not understand is that the I Have a Dream speech is all of his workings put into one. He spent hours until 5 o'clock in the morning the night before making that speech in front of 250,000 live people and millions on the TV screen. The Reverend Martin Luther King. The I Have a Dream was he wanted to sum up all of his workings into one speech. And that's what he did in that speech. I Have a Dream. It's a wonderful speech. There's a lot of positivity behind it. He wasn't a hateful man. Now, oh my God, I'm hungry. Edwin this morning was telling me to check out Minister Farrakhan. And I think he said he's a good man or something like that. I got to go check out Minister Farrakhan. I don't know. But back to Martin Luther King. Like I said, that I Have a Dream speech was a collective thought of all of his writings. So today I'm going to check out some of his writings. I'm going to educate myself because I was not educated with this stuff. And going to check out some of Minister Farrakhan's workings. I don't know. I never watched Farrakhan, so I don't know. This will be my first introduction to Farrakhan. Looking forward to looking. Gonna check it out. Yeah, I know Detroit City. It didn't sink in for many, but it is an important aspect of history in our country. No doubt about it. Actually in the world. But business goes on as usual. So that was the workings of that I Have a Dream speech. And that wasn't a writing. That was a collection of all of his writings, putting it into one beautiful speech, which was a great speech. I have a dream. My 4 sons will have the opportunity. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know the whole speech. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know the whole speech, but I have a dream. Someday my 4 sons will be able to. My 4 children or 4 sons. I don't know what he had. And it's just an important part of our history. Very, very important part of our history. You may like it. You may not like it. Everybody's different. To each their own. Yeah. Just smoking the marijuana and drinking the high-end scotch. Yeah, I know Detroit didn't sink it. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this show. This show was literally done in 30 minutes. The rest of it is fluff. All right. So I'm going to cut this all out, and I'm going to just put up my first part. All right. So I'll talk to all of you guys later. Have yourselves a blessed day. Tommy Stiggs checking out. Ciao for now.